Whatever. Whatever. This'll work. This isn't the best sound, but it is sound. Um, cause I'm like staring at this little thing, which is now on and it's not muted, and it's just like, nah, bruh, not gonna do it. But anyways, uh, sound is here. And more importantly, you're all here, and I am super delighted to see you all in chat today. Thank you, whoever cast Dispel Magic on my poorly cast Silence. Um, we're having a day, we're having a week, but we are in a holly jolly mood, and want to wish you a very merry whatever it is that you're celebrating at this time of year, even if it's just, I don't know, celebrating winter because you're one of those people who loves cold. So whatever it is that you're celebrating, um, thank you for spending some time with us during the holidays. So we have this week episode 3 of the Moonshae Isle Castle of Skulls, and this one is called Welcome to Gwyneth. Um, I mean, could have a fancier title, but we don't. So I bet you have no idea where we're going to be starting this week's episode at, what isle, or where our adventurers are going. I'd give you a recap right now, but I don't want to take away that joy from the player who has done an absolutely marvelous job recapping it. But, you know, this is the halfway mark of the series. I mean, next one could also be there's an even number of episodes, so I guess technically the halfway mark is after this one's done. But who wants to argue semantics or be pedantic? Aside from role players. So, you know, here we are. um, that said, we do have another giveaway for you all that we're going to be offering during the break. Being pedantic is absolutely your job, Gwen. Um, and yeah. In the meantime, though, while we wait just a couple of seconds on things to kick off and people to show up with our, newly refreshed time, I'd love to hear from some of you all. Um, I don't. I gotta go over to the screen where I have Twitch up so I can ban the person who just see new messages. How do I do the thing? Hear from you all as to what your holiday plans are, if you have any, or what you've liked most so far about this Castle of Skulls series. If you don't have holiday, or both, I don't know. Why limit yourself to one when you could do both? So, gosh, why are there? How do I? Yeah, not publish to chat, but how do I ban this person? Ban. There we are. Sweet. Melon pie. Melon pie is definitely a crowd favorite at this point in time, Red Vespa. There's a pie tracker. Pie tracker didn't make it into the previous episode, but this pie is very important to our ragtag band of adventurers, and it is equally near and dear to our hearts here on the backside, as it were, the back end, the backstage. I don't know, whatever terminology you want to use here. And I do not advise still a pie being a drinking game. That would be dangerous to your health, and we like all of you and want you to continue to stick around. Unless you're drinking water, in which, of course, you know, um, technically you can also drink too much water, but it would be very difficult. Um, but yeah, so we are super excited to be back and very much looking forward to the holidays. And then we just have a little bit of January, just a tiny little month of January before many of us will be gathered together in what is shaping up to be cold, blustery Fort Wayne, Indiana. It's usually cold and blustery, but forecasts are looking cold, exceptionally cold. Um, yeah, it looks like we got some great plans to spend time with family. Um, ooh, oh, a giant meal at midnight. That sounds right up my alley. I would love something like that. We are um, a big fan in my family as well of celebrating on Christmas Eve. So when we gather everyone together, and we pass around presents between the family, generally play some games, eat entirely too much food. I have opted to be a little less traditional this year, mostly because I didn't want to see another ham in my fridge. And so we have instead a gigantic ribeye roast that I am very much looking forward to cooking and sharing with my family, who's all coming up here to Michigan to join in on loving the snow, you know? Um, and I say loving the snow. I don't know if they'll actually love it, but it will be here and they will be here. So they will coexist in peaceful harmony. Um, so my mom, my brother, my sister, my brother-in-law, and my niece are all coming up here to Michigan. First time getting the entire family together up here. So we're gonna see how that goes. I for one am excited. And then after that, I am going to escape from the cold and go somewhere warm. Which is to say, I am immediately uh, departing from Christmas to the warmth of Florida. And I'm looking forward to that just as much. Um, oh, yep. Yeah, Grand Rapids. You all are looking at some lake effect snow. And yep, a little bit of snow here while my mom is here, which will be, it'll be a little bit nicer for my mom because she could just borrow my snow gear. Um, my brother, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out together. I told him to bring boots. But I also told him that he didn't have to go outside if he didn't want to. So, um, yeah. No, my mom tends to be the harbinger of snow. So, she wanders wanders about following me around, and frequently that means snow. First time she came to visit me in Chicago, we got 12 inches of snow when I was trying to move into my house. So, that was exciting. Um, let's see. I think that captures what I want. Done? Weird. Um, yes. Wait. I somehow didn't know that was you. Um, let's see. I am just trying to get the last thing going here. And then we're gonna kick off this show. My mom, as far as I'm aware, my mom's not oral, but I don't know. I mean, she did think I was a really cool character. So, there's gonna be plenty of snow in Columbus too. For everyone over on the east northeast side and kind of that eastern seaboard there, I didn't bring my green screen to properly do the weather forecast here, but this entire eastern seaboard, um, we're expecting a Christmas Eve blizzard. That's what the news is calling it anyway. Like, I don't know, blizzard feels a little over the top in my opinion. Um, so, you know, it is what it is, what it is, what it is. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a little bit of snow for some people. Others are gonna get some precipitation, but then it's gonna be cold. So, you get that joyful black ice that everyone's really excited for. Which is actually what I'm a little bit more concerned about because my sister and her husband are driving up from Lexington on Friday. So that's going to be an exciting adventure all around. Um, all right. And then, let's see. Does my mom ever appear as a weird crystal? Hmm. Well, let's see. Um, I mean, frequently she appears on like random surfaces that have glass on them, you know, phone, TV, computer. So that's kind of like a crystal. But I don't think she's ever taken like a spiky crystal form. Not to my knowledge, though. I'm not around her 100% of the time, so who knows? Who knows? Role play a newscaster, yes. Over here, you can see we have a lovely um, I think I'm holding up the logo. It appears in the corner somewhere. Just like being a real newscaster, sometimes you just have to believe. Um, but yeah, no, I am snow, ice, whatever, all of that. I am in the holiday spirit, as you can see. I gotta turn it the wrong way. It says Merry Christmas, the little ball. It's easier to see this one. It's a little Mickey wreath, complete with a bell that jingles. Um, yeah, we are holly and jolly. And for those of you who can't quite see it, don't worry. The Dungeon Master has been watching you the entire time. He knows whether you've been naughty or nice. Uh, and if that's not the real D&D Santa, then I don't know what it is. All right, I'm waiting on the go signal. The go signal from my fellow newscasters in the background. And welcome, everybody, to the world of Dungeons and Dragons. And then we'll launch you all over into the world of the Moonshae Isles. Um, Oh man, I do miss Fantasy of Trees. So Fantasy of Trees, for people who aren't Knoxville natives, is this really cool event held in Knoxville every year. Starts after Thanksgiving, of course, like Christmas stuff does. Where different organizations have um, donated trees, and they're all themed, and there's a lot of schools, a lot of civil clubs, a lot of churches and stuff too. But anyway, so they all have their own theme, and you can go and you can wander this gigantic hall full of like fully decked out trees that you can, of course, purchase and take home with you. And all of the money goes to benefit, generally, it's a children's hospital there. So always a good time because there's other festive things to do there too. You can meet Santa, you can make holiday crafts and ornaments. There are vendors, but there are so many trees. All right. I am. Right. I am loading up the thing that I've just been given. Um. So just okay. I see what you mean. I see what you mean, Ted. All right. I'm gonna swap us over to some quick ads, and then we're gonna enter the Moonshaes. So, once again, welcome everyone. This is the Baldman Games Castle of Skulls actual play special series or something. I don't know. I feel like I need a better word for that. But anyways, off we go.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone, to episode 3 of Moonshae Isles Castle of Skulls. That's right. We'll know if we'll actually get to the Castle of Skulls in this episode, or we'll go do something else, right? We're on a ship. We can go wherever we want. We can travel wherever we want. We'll see what will happen. But yes, welcome back, everyone. I am your dungeon master right now, Paul Gabat, DM Paul G. I'm an adventure writer, and I'm also one of the new storyline coordinator for Moonshae Isles here at Baldman Games, together with Savannah. And yeah, that's me. Before we start, again, I've been with these awesome people now for 3 episodes, or at least this is our 3rd episode. Let's do some introductions first. All right. How about Gwen? We start with you, and then we can go around.
I'm Gwen Marshall, she, her. I'm playing Arianwin, a fairy wizard order of the scribes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Who do you want to go next?
Let's throw it over to... Oh, I don't know. Let's go to Lou. Or if you prefer, Graham.
I was like, Lou! Hi, I'm Graham Ward, he, him. I am an actor as well as a game designer. I'm the content manager at Ghostlight RPGs, which is a streaming channel that we have. I also a committee member here with Baldman Games and a DM for hire. So all the hats stacked up on top of me. I'll be playing Lou McKeon, who is like a Moonshavian par excellence and is here to find the mysteries of love. And I will popcorn it over to Todd.
Hello, I am Todd Shreve. Today I'm going to continue playing Jean de Mol, producer of Fine Stories. And I will kick it over to my good friend Jess, who protects me all the time.
Yes, I am Jess Penley, she, her, and I will be playing, again, Riska, the half-orc barbarian, and purveyor of fine ass-kicking, so on behalf of John. So, and I will popcorn it over to Chris.
That is me. My name is Chris. I use she, they pronouns. I am a TTRPG actual play podcaster and streamer. And I am playing Adwina, who is an Aasimar fighter, and apparently a pie connoisseur as of the last episode. So that's what we're going with.
Goddess of Pies, actually.
Goddess of Pies.
Goddess of Pies. Yes. Yes. All right. Thank you for that, everyone. And again, you have some amazing people here playing. If you missed our previous episodes, you should definitely check them out. And for those who actually missed it or just don't remember what happened last time, who here can give us a recap of what happened last time for an inspiration that you may or may not use?
I'm still full of inspiration.
Yeah. Anyone? Good. Feels like a grade school classroom right now. Like, nobody's raising their hand. Yes,
listen,
go. All right, let's go.
I guess
Got the
Trader
notes.
Bend in that the whole episode took place in. That's finally
Yes,
found out.
okay.
I was very excited.
All right.
these notes are very truncated, so you're in for a shorter recap. All you need to know is that a couple things are going on. Ariane Wynn's little specter wizard thing is being super tight-lipped about how they're tied into this orcish scroll that Lou has in his possession right now. So we're trying to figure out what's going on with that. We found a royal who happened to unlock this map that's going to take us to the Castle of Skulls. Lynn is traveling with us, but she can't say anything. It's just to not share her identity. She's got secret something happening. And then that's about it, right?
Found a
And
ship.
I have a bunch of pie, and we got a ship.
Lots of pie.
Paid a lot of money to get on this
We
ship.
quit.
and-
Oh, we quit. We totally
Oh,
quit our job. Yeah,
that's
that was
right.
That
Yeah,
was
yep.
yeah.
And of course, we learned, whatever, this chalice of life thing is supposed to bring people
Chalice
back
of
from the
life brings
dead.
People back from the dead.
Yeah.
But we don't know how many times. We don't really have the details about that. So
Mm-mm.
we may have two people that have to make a difficult choice, being Lynn and Luke. But
Okay.
I mean, one of
Thank
us is a player character and the other isn't.
Right?
We'll see what happens.
Are you
I
saying
don't understand.
my NPCs? All right.
Off the Sword Coast, beyond the Sea of Swords, lie the Moonshae Isles, home to magic and legacy. The Isles were recently threatened with destruction by a mysterious figure from the past, wielding the power of a vengeful god. Now, as her people rebuild and alliances are reforged, the Moonshae Isles play host to a new group of aspiring heroes. We join our adventurers as they travel eastward to the Isle of Gwyneth, where lies the Castle of Skulls. What new discoveries await them there?
Yes, this NPC that is totally not
I would watch
Princess
that.
Taralyn Kendrick, together with her trusty knight, the sprite, Sir T, is together with you guys with a ship called the Brown Waters, traveling. Hey,
It happens.
I gotta make do with what I have here. Traveling all the way to the island of Gwyneth, south to the ruins of Pontswain, and here, when you arrive, no problems, no issues. It's smooth sailing.
How long did that trip take? Because if possible, Jean would like to continue prodding some of his traveling mates with a couple of questions, particularly Erwin, about your mentor. Like, he seems really closely tied to all this. How terrible was he?
Oh,
Be real specific here. Like,
not terrible at all. Flamstead is a wizard of great renown. Traveled here many years ago, maybe centuries ago. He doesn't like to talk about it. We all have baggage from our past.
that's gray area. That's the one I'm worried about. But no,
Okay.
please go on.
Fair. So he was doing his own thing, and he had a bunch of apprentices, and a lot of them were really, I don't know, not great people, so to speak. They were, kind of causing some trouble. And rather than, sitting them down and having a talk with them, he gathered them all on the island, and then he blew it up. Like you do. He blew up the
Right.
entire half the island named after him. He's around somewhere probably. I don't think he blew himself up, but he sure did blow up a lot of my fellow
that one-
students.
That one that we see pop up on your shoulder, that's not him. That's just like
Yeah, it's a spirit of the arcane grimoire I borrowed from his library. He likes to leave a little bit of himself in all of his things, so that he, can annoy people that take from him. And he
so
lets
that
people-
actually, that explains a lot, really.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, I mean, I'm not really like, he still thinks of me as like his apprentice. So this is like this is like field work before he graduates me. So he just likes to criticize my approach sometimes, which basically means, why didn't I blow that island up when there's a problem on it?
So he does really have a thing with explosives. It's more importantly, blowing things up. I mean,
No,
if it's your
just-
island,
just-
I can't blame him, but
Just islands, as far as I know.
Huh.
But,
it's weirdly specific. But thank you. That's fascinating. I'm gonna
yeah,
work
he's-
with this.
I can't, yeah, if you want to go to wizard school, I might want to make some other recommendations.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I've heard of a couple of really good ones. So,
Yeah,
maybe
I might need to transfer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your little flamster goes murmuring and says, "It's not my fault again. If only you follow instructions. I just want to be left alone, study by my own. But then you have to do this and do that, and then you can't even control the magic that you want to gain."
That little thing. He doesn't have a mute button.
Honey, if he had a mute button, do you think you'd be hearing him?
I mean, I can understand. Okay, that's sorry. It
Do
annoyed me
you
immediately.
have a mute
I'm
button?
sorry. I don't
No.
either. So I understand. I see where that is.
Riska, how do
it-
you handle this?
I'm paid to, so there's that. Also, I guess after so long, it becomes endearing. So, like, all the stuff that most people find annoying about John, I kind of love about him.
And how long did that take? How many years?
A couple years, yeah.
It was a long time. Yes,
Yeah.
long time.
Okay, duly noted.
Okay, and you travel. This will probably in a fast ship that you are in right now. Even though, Brown Waters has a crappy name, but it is a fast ship. So, probably take like half a day to get there. And they're still waiting for your song, Luke. If you have it, something that can salvage, the reputation.
No question. Luke will take every opportunity to sing a variety of songs. And then once he's kind of worked through a bit of the repertoire, he simmers down a little bit and you see him get kind of somber. And he'll start a song that clearly means a little more to him personally, which goes like this. Hurry, hurro, my bunny wee girl. Hurry, hurro, my fair one. Will you come away with me, love, to be my own, my rare one? And he kind of quietly looks off to the sea, clearly thinking about someone in particular. And we'll call that an inspiring leader use. So everybody gets temporary hit points, 12 temporary hit points.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sweet.
While
As you
he's singing that just beautiful and wonderfully mood-setting ballad, I'm gonna go ask Edwina if she wants to split one of those pies.
And while you're doing that, Alwyn, the one that basically agreed for you to take you guys to Gwyneth, he's at the bow, just standing there, crying, while you're singing that song. It's just trying to get a feel of, the lyrics and everything, and it's beautiful. I'll take that song. Do we own that song?
It's public domain.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. So you have that. You have your pies. You have your wine if you want to consume it. Again, traveling to Gwyneth, no problem. You arrive at the ruins. No one's stopping you. Even the Fae, there's no one that's kind of causing problems for you. Either there's just you're not that big of a deal, or because you have someone that is kind of protecting you from these. Either there's just either there's just you're not that big of a deal, or because you have someone that is kind of protecting you from these dangerous encounters. And Sertik, Lynn's quote-unquote bodyguard, bodyguard, tells you, all right, the stories, children's stories, some of them were told that it's at the Lyret Forest. So anyone here good at exploring deep into the forest?
Yeah, I find my way around pretty well. I have a nose for such things.
Okay, then yeah, just go to the edge of the forest and then go in. If we find our friends, that's our goal. The Fusa tribe, if we see them, then we can ask for information. So, but yeah, don't finish all the pies and the wine. I think we'll need that. So.
Oh, I mean, you could
Oh.
say that to her, but she will not listen, and those are hers, and just don't stick your hand in between her mouth and the pie.
Do we have any pie left?
Because are you coming with us? Because that's the pies go where I go. So are you coming with us?
Yeah, we are, right? Sertik looks at Lynn. And yeah, of course, we need that. We're gonna be doing this together, right? Fair split. Yeah, so, but I want to know how many pies are left.
Well, if I split a pie with Riska on the trip down, then I have 6 pies left.
Okay, These are very important pies, apparently.
This is
Uh,
the only inventory management I care about this
The
series.
survival of the party depends on the 6 lemon pies that we have. And entering the Lyrit Forest, I need John, since you're the one kind of taking charge and trying
Sniffing my
to.
way around.
Yep, you can roll me a survival check, please, if you don't mind. Try
Sure.
to see any signs of a castle made of a, I don't know, skull, a
I'm
big
gonna use my
skull. Or...
inspiration on that just to make sure I have space to break the DM again. Okay, that was a 13 twice. Very cool. Yeah.
13. All right. Not enough to break the DM, but
That's
as you go
later.
around, you don't see any castle made of skulls. But then
I mean, that'd
as
be really
you-
on the nose.
As
Right.
we start to like make our way into and towards and into the forest, I want to use my gem of true seeing.
Okay.
So I'm basically going to expend a charge that gives me true sight for 120 feet. So as we're moving and exploring for the next 10 minutes, just in case there's any,
you do
but-
see like 4 or 5 sprites giggling a little bit, all invisible, but they don't really bother you. They go away as soon as they see this very strong knight, which is not you, it's Sertik that they're afraid of.
Sick
Uh,
burn.
And they continue and travel, and then all of a sudden, arrows shot to the ground, and you look up
Oh,
on the branches and you see these 2 feet tall tabaxis wearing like different kinds of trinkets, and clothing and weapons. It's like mismatched clothing and tunic that they have and everything, and they're just like 2 feet tall, each one of them. They look at you, and in Sylvan, they go and say, "Why are you here? You're trespassing."
I speak Sylvan. Does anybody else?
And you see like at least like 5 of them on like standing on large tree branches.
Ariana
then-
looks up and says, "Kitties!" Oh.
They hiss. Just
Are these friends of yours, Lynn?
Teak goes, "Oh, my Fusa friends! Hello! Oh, here! We're back. Please don't kill us. We brought some gifts. We have gifts, right? And you can see that like they have trinkets that are not like locally made. They have a lot of Amnian fabric and clothing that they just kind of torn and sewed together so that it will fit them. Some of them, even like 1 or 2, are even wearing like turbans, so they will, that's what they fancy. And gifts, we like gifts. They start to speak in common. And what gifts did you bring? Something good, I hope.
Oh yes, I've brought a story for you. Of course, I have one ready here. Let me grab my associate real quick, and I'll rub a couple
Uh-huh.
of gold pieces over my shoulder. And Bernhardt will pop out of the dimension to
Bernhardt-
collect.
And then you see the hiss all say, "Devil, imp, imp, imp!" And
Oh, no,
Adam starts
oh.
shooting, and then
No, no. He's okay.
and then Bernhard goes back inside his
I
pocket
needed that
dimension.
one.
Yeah.
I'll use my psionic mind to try to communicate with any that I can easily see, and like give the message that he's the one with the gift. He is not the gift. Just give him a second.
You're giving.
A story. He's
So you're
just
giving
got the
us-
story. I'm just grabbing it from him. He's holding.
We don't
on to
want
it
stories. Stories are boring.
It's really good.
No, can
it's
you
a-
wear a story?
You could spend. It'll keep you going on some longer nights. It's a story about a group of people who get stuck in a tower, and they have to get to know each other really well, but they have to keep voting each one out. And the one that's at the end, get all
Boring
this treasure and all
already.
the gold that they want.
Shh. meow.
I
They're
mean,
not listening to you anymore.
okay. That was what I brought though. It's a very nice story. I worked very hard. I got people to work very hard on it.
Sprite, folk, pointing at Teak and Lynn, said you have gifts, good gifts. I've only seen devil and boring story.
So I guess Arianwen will come forward and she fishes into her bag and says, well, I have the gift of an exotic beverage that you from far away that you've never encountered that will give you energy.
Yes. Okay. One of them jumps down as if like landing on 15 feet up is no problem at all.
Mhm.
And then grabs the bottle. Is it a bottle that you?
Yeah, she's gonna like pour it into a cup and hand it to she pulls a cup out of her mess kit. She has a bottle of Boundless coffee. And so she's gonna serve coffee to the mini tabaxi.
This Fusa tabaxi sniffs it and then just slaps it with its paw like, yeah. And then
This is the finest of beans. Oh my goodness.
and then picks up the cup. This one is good though. The one inside is bad. This one is a fine gift.
Oh yes, you may have my cup.
Oh, okay. And then just kind of puts it on the side.
I might have been overthinking this.
If you're looking for something to wear, Flynn will, Luke, will give like a big flourish and pull out a costume. And just for
they all
fun,
just gas.
we'll say it's like the costume of a queen from a play. And so it's got like all this fake like jewelry and sequins on it.
They just try to grab it. They just like rip whatever pieces they can and just mine, no, mine. Then I want to wear it.
Yeah, better get.
And he goes, okay, those are good gifts. We're not gonna kill you, but you have to leave soon. This is our territory. This is Fusa tribe territory. Yeah. So
And
are
I
you
flashed
expecting?
the thought of the skulls, the skull cower, the castle of skulls. I wanna put that image in their head and see if they kind of like if they know where. I don't even know what the castles of skulls would look like, but castle with skulls, real gothic.
And yeah, you as soon as you embed that in their heads, they start to hiss. And they drop everything that they have, and you see like the fur starts to stand out, and like, oh
Man, this is not my day for talking to pets.
no.
Where? We want to kill it. We want to destroy. Now put the image of it being crumbling, the whole thing crumbling down.
You don't need to act like that. We can understand what you're saying.
Okay, good.
You don't need to
I
act it
don't
out.
know how it works with you guys. You're just you talk to me in the first language I didn't. Anyway, it's we hate the castle. Just do you know where it is?
And we know what it is, but if you're from there, then we have to kill you.
Not from there. Going there to kill the people from there. Well, somebody else is going to do the killing.
Okay. If you're going there, we could show you,
That's what I'm talking about.
but we need another gift.
Ooh, I have a wonderful device here that I use for eating soup.
What is that device?
I call it a spoon.
Looks at it. Just kind of plays with it a little bit.
Oh, you can flip it around too and catch it again and see which end you catch it. Lots of fun. And water, you could pick up pools of water and drink. And if you do soups, great for soups. It's seen a lot of soups. I'm kind of attached.
Yeah, one of the Fusa tabaxis just jumps down from a tree, grabs the spoon that you have, looks at it, and then you see the spoon just bends. And then, okay.
It's
this
there
one.
though, right? It's
Yeah.
There is a spoon. Of course, there's a spoon.
Yes, there's. Yeah, there is a gift, and this gift we accept. He goes and says, "Come, I'll take you now. We need to hurry. If we go there before the sun is gone, then we'll be in danger."
Can you tell us
Then-
more about the castle? What kind
Walk
of
and
dangers
talk.
can we expect?
Lots of walking skulls. That's all we can tell you.
And how do they walk?
I don't know. We don't stay there. Yeah.
Like just the skull, or are they on top of like a body? Like, what's the situation here?
Oh yeah. Of course, yeah. And then it was one of the foods at the back. Yeah, I forgot to mention. Yeah, explain properly. Sorry.
Well, that's good because I'm a walking head.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, skeleton. Yeah, the whole skeleton and like dead bodies coming out from the fen. Yeah, in the water. Very dangerous stuff.
Okay.
Good to
Yeah.
know. Thank you.
Some of them are big, some of them are not so big, and there's a lot of reptiles in that area, like big lizard creatures with sharp teeth. So be careful, okay? If we see them, we run. We leave you alone. Okay? If you die, it's not our fault,
Of
That's
course
fair.
not.
Fair.
and we keep the gifts,
Of
no
course.
matter what happens to you.
Fair.
Okay, but love that spoon though. It's seen a lot of soup. You do not understand how much soup it's seen.
He eats so much soup.
It's a
No,
lot of
that's-
soup.
All right. And when this monkish Fusa tribe Tabaxi gets ready to guide you, he sniffs and then looks at you, Edwina, and says, "Kiki, you smell Kiki. You smell. She smells Kiki.
What's happening now? What's happening?
Kiki,
now?
Kiki's been." Yeah, and then they all jump down. They start sniffing you.
Oh, what's happening now? I'm alert.
Her name's
like five.
Edwina,
I
not
am
Kiki.
raised. I
Kiki,
am a warrior. I'm not afraid of
you
all
you
my kids.
smell like the trees that are here. You smell like one of us.
Oh, this is a positive exchange. Yes. I can't really account for that. I do spend quite a bit of time in the forest, not this particular forest, as you would know, because I think we would know each other already. But yes, sort of, kind of. Does this mean we're friends? And you could maybe back up a little bit and respect my personal space?
They go back, but you're our Kiki, right?
I don't.
Why did you leave us?
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
Hmm.
Luke, you're charming. Can you tell them that I am not
I'll say
related
in
to
Sylvan.
them in any capacity?
Did you have a leader or someone that used to be here that left?
And he goes, "No, but we have one two-legger that's supposed to be, I don't know, one of the folks. But that one, she's a folk that glows and smells like Kiki. But then someone took her from us. A lot of people took her from us. So, we left her in our special gift that can fit a small Kiki. And then
What is she? What is it? What are they saying?
and then somebody else took the Kiki from us.
Thank you for that. I'll turn to the group. So best I can gather, they think that they had some sort of maybe like a ward or someone who was in their charge, who was a small folk, but who was kind of shiny. And I think, do I know about Edwina's nature in terms of your
Yeah, I'm not mysterious or cool in any capacity, so you probably know way too much about me.
I beg to differ, however, yeah. So I'll say, I think it might have been someone with your gifts, someone from Celestial
One of the
Sphere.
sisters? Is that what they mean?
Could
The
be.
knights?
Do you know much about your childhood?
Yeah, the one that stole our Kiki wears that, and then points at what you're wearing, Adriana.
Oh,
Ah, they're saying that
They're
your
not
people,
Thieves? Are they saying my people are thieves?
that they took a little.
Edwina,
Maybe.
I don't want to rock your world, but I think there's evidence that you used to live here as a child, and the Sonorians took you away. Am I reading this wrong?
That's what it sounded
She-
like. I heard it
she-
too.
She's our Kiki. Yeah, she smells like Kiki. Yeah.
They
And
really
Were
like
you?
you, apparently.
I mean, you
Do you
remember the
understand?
forest you were born in? That you first were you born appeared?
Oh, I think
Just
I am
this
like
tiny.
dissociating so hard right now. What? Well, I'm sorry. You let's. I mean, we're walking and talking, I assume.
Mhm.
Why don't we revisit this? Because I think you might have me mistaken, for someone else. I, yes, was not technically born to one of the sisters, but I basically was. That's my destiny. My destiny is to be one of the sisters of Sonoria, and I have achieved, my destiny, and this is me achieving it and you can see that. So obviously, I would not be achieving my destiny if I had been placed on a different. This is all as it should be. So you must have somebody else in mind.
Does that mean you don't want to be with us, Kiki?
Mm.
Did you really leave us?
What is happening?
I think
No.
maybe this would be something we can think about privately, each of us on our own for a moment, and we'll talk about it again.
And as these tabaxis now are now focused on you instead of going to the Castle of Skulls.
No, we should keep
Um,
walking for sure. We can talk about. I'm not.
You arrive at a stagnant fen and covered in vines, hidden in tall grass and wild trees that you have here. You can start to see a figure of what looks like a giant structure. It's not a mound or anything. It's a castle. 10-minute walk from where you are right now, and start to see that. And goes to you all and
Oh.
says, "This is what you want to go, right? But we still want to talk to our Kiki. But I know she may not want to be with us. So if you want to talk
as soon as we
to us,
find her, we could figure out. I think there's some confusion. I think it's going to be fine. We're going to do this, and we'll come back and see you. And everything's going to be fine.
you're not gonna die, right? Because everybody that goes here dies, and
Oh.
then they walk
Mm.
back as skulls or as legs and stuff. So sometimes they float. They float too.
That doesn't sound good.
No, I don't
We're
So-
going
want
to die,
Oh.
right?
So you grew up here, and now we're gonna go there, and we try not to die, and then we'll come back.
Mm.
Sounds
Right.
fine.
Okay.
Or we're
Okay.
born here. You don't look
I
like a
didn't grow up
cat.
here. I grew up with the sisters.
Hmm.
I'm not. I think there's a little bit of confusion.
Where did
Now,
they get you from again?
I don't. A basket?
Okay.
A basket?
Our gift basket looks like this. That they describe like a wooden basket weaved and.
Well,
you
they
know,
wouldn't
with-
have stolen that. Okay. If there was a baby allegedly stolen at some point, the sisters would never have done such a thing. That's goes. We're not baby thieves. That's
Maybe they were saving you.
Yeah, maybe they didn't
Yeah.
see it. Maybe
Yes,
stealing.
maybe.
Maybe they were like, "Oh, there's a lone infant in a basket. We should nab it and take care of it."
Full of weird cat people.
Yeah.
So regardless of what happened in the past, we're who we are, and we're here now, and we've come to this castle to face the danger. We can move on from this point. The past is only worth as much as it affects the present.
And Lynn goes, "Yes, I agree. I agree with Luke. We need to get this chalice, whatever this is. And if it's true, it's real. If possible, I want to use it. So we need to go now. And I'm really sorry that she goes to the Pusa Tabaxis. Please, how can we reach you after we go to the Castle of Skulls?" And they point at one of the highest trees that are visible in this area. Climb that. You climb that, we'll see you. We know that you want to see us.
Ooh. Well,
Sounds
one of
good.
us will do that.
I'll do it.
Yeah, hopefully not as undead.
Okay. If that's the case, then if you're going there, you cannot enter the castle from the doors. The doors have that part has collapsed. You might need to find another way in.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
it. Kiki, don't die, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna awkwardly just hand them a pie.
There we
Maybe.
go.
As a...
Oh, look. Kiki gave us some
Let's-
pie.
And then we're talking
Oh.
about this again, kind of a gift. It's unspoken. Maybe they'll pick up on it. Maybe not. But I'm gonna hand that pie over.
Okay, you give that, and then they turn around. They pretend that they accepted it. They're happy, and then they drop it to the water. They don't like pies.
Picky.
They can
You made the mistake of putting it on an edge of a surface, and they just
yeah,
knocked it right in the water. Mhm.
That
Yeah.
is my mistake lesson.
yeah.
Well, we still
Good
have- we
pie.
still have
Yeah,
pie,
great
so-
pie. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, maybe we should just let's just go. This
Let's
is
go.
yeah.
All right. So you go forward. They don't take any step. Then they stop here basically because again, this is a very, very dangerous place. There's another 10-minute walk before you can arrive at the castle, and you can already tell that there's no insect, no noise, anything, no animals, even flying animals don't even like bother to get into this area. It's eerily quiet as you go further in, and now you reach this castle. And infused basically on the stone walls are like skulls, one after the other. There are at least thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of skulls used on this particular structure.
It wasn't just a motif. They were talking building material. This is
Literally.
not at all what I thought.
Wow, that's a little intense, guys.
It is very intense. Also, it's pretty weird that there's a chalice that's supposed to bring people back to life, and it's like surrounded by undead. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, how does it bring them back? That's something I don't worry about.
I'll hold a little pendant of a tree symbol, or it'll be the triskel, which is like kind of Celtic triangle pattern with a tree on top of it, and I'll just whisper to the Earth Mother, protect us as we venture toward life through death. And can I get any sense? Is this like something that the Earth Mother would feel like is, I don't know, desecrated or something like that? Could I make a check of some kind? Religion, maybe?
There's no need to make a check because before, when you do these little prayers, you feel something, probably a breeze, a leaf falling all of a sudden, or like a tiny animal just crossing in front of you. But now there's nothing. The presence of the Earth Mother cannot be felt.
This is not good, my friends. We're heading into danger. We're on the pig's back of fortune.
Oh,
Lynn goes, I need to get that chalice, please.
Well,
My
first we-
friend, my sister, I need that.
All right. Well, onward, I suppose.
Okay.
We can't go in the front door though, right? Is that what they said?
Yeah, that one has collapsed as you see it. You look at it in front, and you can make an investigation or perception check. Try to find some other way in.
Sure. Investigate. I can also, if necessary, I can always cast Arcane Eye if we really want to wait for me to poke it around.
I'll take it.
19 on investigation.
Okay. 19 investigation. All other entrances as well that you see seems to have collapsed also, or at least the entrances is blocked. And when you look on the western side of the Castle of Skulls, there is a section of the wall that only has like 5 skulls, and then the rest are just kind of blank, just stone wall. But there is like a 3x3 grid of square alcoves on below those 5 skulls. Let me see if I can have it here in Alberodio. You'll probably have to zoom a lot because there.
Okay.
Till you see like 5 skulls and like a 3x3 grid, square grid. Below it is something again in Orcish.
Hmm.
You reading it?
Riska?
Riska, it's the same. It's your tongue.
Oh yeah. I will
Okay.
come and read it out loud to everybody.
Okay. It says, the executioner push the head face down before cleaving. The grave digger place the head upright before digging. The priest sprinkled holy water before the head can tilt on its own. And the first worker to gather 3 will the hidden path be shown. So let me try to give that to you because I know that's a bit long. That's what you see.
All right. Well, these 5 skulls that we see, is there anything distinguishing?
You feel like unlike the other skulls that are like kind of mixed well with the wall, this skulls, if you use enough strength, you can probably just pull them out from the wall.
These
And now you're holding one, a humanoid skull on your hand.
Yeah.
And these are like 3x3 alcoves, so we could put them like we're playing tic-tac-toe or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I don't feel cursed yet, so that's a good sign number 1.
Can you put it face down in an alcove?
I mean, yeah, I think I could put it any orientation I want, but is there anything about, like, if I pulled the far right skull, anything?
Nothing happens.
Nothing
You
happens.
have
But
it.
it's no
It's on
anything
your
about
hand.
the skull that is identifying.
It is a humanoid skull. It's hard to determine. Probably human or elf. That's what you can tell, but nothing else happens when you pull it.
Probably Northlander.
Or a Northlander, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I guess I'll just turn it face down and put it back.
You put it back, nothing happens.
Now, did you put it up in the top?
Right. Well, I mean, whatever I called the far right one. So
Yeah.
Does anybody have holy water? I don't even know.
And you see the sun just slowly.
So just clarify for me, the alcoves are on the ground or on the wall?
There's small alcoves where you can fit skulls as well.
On the wall.
Yeah.
So we need to put the skulls in a pattern or something in the alcove holes. So
Yeah.
that we can do a thing.
Yeah.
One's face down, one's upright. We get 3 in a row.
pick it up what you're putting down.
Is there someone who put the skull on the upper
Yeah, who did that?
right corner? Nobody?
I didn't
Just
do that.
rolled off. Okay.
I'll do it though. Why not? Lou,
Okay.
Lou will take one and stick it. If one is already placed face down, I'll put this one upright.
Okay. Yeah. So move the token where you want it to be.
Let's see.
Well,
I don't know. I don't understand it,
The
so
head
I'm just gonna
upright.
do it, and I'll just put it in
okay.
All right.
upright.
Put it there upright, and you see a skull just comes out from one of the alcoves and just reveals itself.
I'm no great riddler, but it seems like
Feel free to to roll investigation, or if you want some clues on this very awesome clue. Whoever wrote this is genius level, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, Ariana's gonna float up to it and look at it and eyeball it, try and touch the skull in the middle, see if it pivots or if it's
You can pull it out. Doesn't pivot. You got stuck in
And
place,
all
but
the-
when
yeah.
you pull it out, yeah.
All the skulls look roughly the same, and yeah, so
Yeah.
Do any of them not tilt on their own? Like they need holy water or something?
Not yet, at least.
Okay. So should I roll investigation? Is that something that I can call out now, or should I wait?
Go for it.
Okay, I rolled a 13 on the die, which is +8, so 21.
21. All right. It seems that the first 3 lines
Mm-hmm.
mention some sort of direction: face down, upright,
Right.
or tilted, or tilt. And
Yep.
the last one mentions a number, which kind of out of place out of all these things that are being mentioned.
Mhm.
So
So maybe do like a tic-tac-toe row or diagonal or something, and be like the first one's down, the second one's upright, the third one's tilted. Put them in a row, see if that does something. I don't know how to.
all right. And
you
then
can rotate
Luke.
it. Can you rotate it?
So yeah, you can. Yeah. So
Ooh.
you place one here in the lower left corner of the alcove. All right. When you do that, you see another one appear here.
Are these skulls that are appearing material? Can we touch them?
You can touch them, yeah. So it appeared on the second square or the middle square at the top. And yeah. What do you do?
So we've got a middle one upside down on top. We've got one in dead center that's right side up.
We need a tilted one.
Yeah.
While the puzzlers are puzzling, I'm going to make sure that I keep an eye out on everything around us so that we don't get ambushed by anything.
Roll perception, Riska.
18.
18. Some parts, like the water here, again, it's a stagnant fen, and not much movement, no animals, no noise, no bugs. But the lower the sun goes, the more it hides from the mountains. Some parts of the water starts, getting disturbed.
Is it just
Yeah, we might want to hurry, folks. There's
Is it
something in the
just-
water.
tic-tac-toe? Drop
Yeah.
one right there at a tilt.
Yep.
And another one appears here.
It's playing a game with us.
Shall we play a game?
Let's see. Yeah, we have to block.
You had to block. And this one appears here as well.
And there.
Start
Hopefully everything magically resets or we get exploded.
And everybody roll me Constitution saving throw as
Yeah.
these skulls return
Shit.
to where they're to be.
4.
That is a
16.
DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Four.
All right, and those that fail take. Oh, that's big. All right, 23 necrotic damage as your life force.
Oh boy, there goes those temp HPs.
Your
If you
life force
save-
starts being sucked by these things.
Ooh, I'm
Is it half if you
resistant
save or
to
you good?
necrotic damage. How much did
If you
say?
save, if you 23 necrotic damage. If you save, you don't take any damage.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
All right, well, I took,
so 11.
I'm 11 down, yeah.
Okay.
I have
And
one
then-
temp HP left.
It's staring. This wall is staring at you, and the sun. There's just a sliver left of sunlight left.
All right, let's win this silly game of tic-tac-toe.
I'm going to give Edwina a poke and be like, I think we need to be keeping eyes on the
And you see like bubbling now
situation here.
from the surface.
Mm.
All right. You do
Okay,
that?
yeah, I mean, I'll get my glaive out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ariana is like, come on, everybody, we need to win this game of tic-tac-toe,
Okay.
all right? Who's good at tic-tac-toe? Because, this is a
Because
game that if
it's
you know what you're
opposite.
doing, you cannot lose. I cannot win. Opposite?
That's the
Go
thing.
ahead.
Like not an opposite, not a like a. Sorry, I got you there.
It's,
There you go.
You
It's hard to
can't
describe.
you can't win it. You can prevent someone from winning it.
Yeah,
You can't ensure that you win it.
That's
there's
the
a whole
hard part.
movie about that. Not that I know what a movie is.
Oh, what if you're down there? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we're not going to win again. Arianwin is just going to start flying backwards. She's like, all right, I
All
didn't
right.
want to put that one there. I'm going to go over here because that hurt and I will die.
Yeah, yeah. If you're more than 30 feet away, yeah, you can feel it. It's at least whoever's within 30 feet of it. That's like whoever's life force is in that area.
That is
But
exactly the right
someone,
mage hand.
someone placed these
Yeah.
skulls in an unwinnable situation.
Yep.
So
I didn't think about it. John panicked.
and placed there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
Yep.
activate
Okay.
my
Okay.
gem
Yep.
again, and this doesn't seem like it's going well back there because I can hear a lot of people not having success. So I'm getting ready.
All right.
That's fine.
So
The
I
thing
want to
is,
know. I want to know who is with John right now.
John-
No, I guess
All right.
I'm not
I'm
watching the water.
gone.
I would have my back to him because I'm trying to watch the fin monsters or what will be coming out of there.
All right. I need you two to roll me Constitution saving throw, please.
An 18.
All right, an 18, and what did you get, Jessica?
23.
Nice.
23.
Got
With a
this. We can take
23,
this.
yep, no damage at all. So you're good. You're good, and you see the wall, the skulls reset, and it's time for you to play again. The sun is out, and you now see Riska. There's something coming out from the water. Skulls attached to, bones, the skeletons, and they see yep, more bones, and weapons and armor, and there's one, and then another, and then another. This is starting to look like a sea of bones.
Bad news.
Skeleton army approaching, guys. So
All right. John,
Be
you got
smarter.
any little help with this one? Or
I
can
mean,
you handle it?
just use your pointer. It's fine.
Who, me?
Yeah, just point really hard.
Is there something more to the orientation that we need to keep in mind? Like, would it give us an advantage of some kind?
From what you told, yeah, that might work. But from what you've seen so far after playing this twice, it's just as long as you place it in the right direction. The first three, the first worker to gather 3 will the hidden path be shown. So can you do that? Oh,
Oh,
the wall doesn't know how to play, so places it here, I think. Yeah.
I'm just at the edge of the
Yeah,
water, like,
that wasn't-
guys,
Yeah.
please hurry.
that
Getting
wasn't
ready
the
to
right. That
fight
wasn't the
some
right
zombies.
move, John.
I'm following the pointer.
What pointer? I didn't point anything. You should have placed
Somebody
that.
did.
It wasn't me.
All right.
You should have put here. I don't have a pointer. Is there a pointer option?
So if you're using a mouse, hold
There
right
it is.
click.
This thing.
There you go. Yes.
Yeah, it has to go. Well, I mean, yeah, now it has to. But yeah, just get a Constitution save ready.
I'm back. Boy.
All right. So where do we place it? All right, place it there. And
I mean, I can't believe
wait.
this.
Oh,
Get
the
on.
ball made a mistake.
I revealed the wrong token.
So was that charity or I'll take it?
fate intervened.
All
Let's
right.
just say it's charity. Whoever's watching,
I know an opportunity when I see one.
it's,
Let me
it's
just take it and
definitely
walk
part.
away.
It's definitely part of Dungeon Master's plan. Definitely, as something went wrong, it gave you an
mean right.
opportunity, John, to have all 3 skulls in upright, vertical position, and with this, this wall that you're facing right now starts to crumble.
Oh, it just broke apart. That's not gonna come back. That's okay. Well, guys,
What do you do?
Can we get in? Or
And
is it
you
just
see
starting?
the army of undead is approaching, getting closer and closer, probably more like 60 feet away from
Yeah,
you
in
right
the
now.
in the place.
Can we get in?
Go
Is
ahead.
it crumbled enough to get in?
Yep, it's like at least it gives you like a 5 by 5 opening, 5 foot by 5 foot opening.
Big enough for
Whole thing
me.
crumbled real good. Real good.
All right. Yep. Perfectly lined. And going in, everybody's going in, and no one's staying.
I'm gonna be the last one in because I want to watch everybody's butts, like to keep skeletons from attacking them. But yeah,
I'll put
Okay.
a dancing light over everybody's head.
Nice. Thank you.
All right. All right. You're gonna be next to John Riska, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You all go in. You all go in, and but then a skeletal hand grabs Sertik.
Ah,
And
Sertik.
Lena yells out, "No, Teak!" And then she tries to save Teak. And when she does, the upper portion of this wall starts to crumble as well. And
Well, what happens?
And on one side, there are 5 adventurers. On the other side, who knows if there's any that's still alive.
Oh,
So
I
Lynn
was
is
just
not
starting
with
to
us.
like her.
The wall has fully collapsed, like the upper portion of the wall fully collapsed as well here, splitting you 5 and Lena and Teak.
Oh no.
But there's no way to know if they're still alive or not, unless you have a way of communicating to them without
Is there-
seeing them.
I have to see him to psychically communicate.
You
No.
try, no response, nothing.
I didn't take message. Damn.
And at this point, I want to say 2 things. 1, welcome to the Castle of Skulls. 2, I think this is a good time for a break, an announcement. So let's go ahead and take that. We'll see you in a bit, everyone. All right. Well, we are back. All right. Well, we are back. There you go. Got myself there. We are back. Welcome to Moonshae Isles, Castle of Skulls. And yes, I can proudly say that title now because we are inside the Castle of Skulls. Finally,
It's real.
after 2.5 episodes, we've made it to Castle of Skulls. Question now is, can we stay here and survive till all 6 episodes are done?
Is anybody wounded?
Yes.
Ugh.
Tic-tac-toe kicked my butt.
That should be like posted like at the back of the car or something.
Emotionally wounded after tic-tac-toe.
And I'm down 11.
Yes. It's again, it's pitch black right now. As those who don't have dark vision cannot see.
So I can see thanks to my little flamstered.
I can
Yeah, and I
Okay.
put a dancing light over everyone's head.
Dancing
I do-
light.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I also have true sight for 120 feet for 10 minutes.
Nice.
Okay. Nice. And yet you see the walls again, same design as the one outside. These stone walls are covered again by skulls, humanoid skulls. The walls go up to 10 feet high. The ceiling is a bit curved, but even the ceilings are also covered in skulls. All right. Only the ground is a bit flat, but there's
Is it
Lot
just
of
ground up
rocks.
skulls that have been walked over?
So
probably.
Ariawan is fluttering around and says, "Okay, so do we want to take a pause here? I can like scope it out, with like my magical eye, or we can just go."
I mean,
Well, my
when
first-
you put it that way.
My first question here is, who has the scroll?
Luke.
Oh, not Lynn? Okay. All right. Good to know.
Oh wow, you tell me.
Well, we did ask for it back from her.
Did, yeah.
Yes. All right. Okay. So it's
Thankfully.
good to know. So you have it. Okay. So Luke, you can roll me survival check or investigation check. To look at the map that you have on your
We have a
scroll.
map. I don't need to cast Arcane Eye. We have a map.
I'll use my inspiration. Still not great. That's an 11.
An 11. It's hard to detect where you are currently on the map that's on the scroll. That is especially in the dark, and again, just trying to open that door, and then that's horde of undead outside.
Right.
And not to mention that this map was revealed after like spilling blood.
Mm.
on it.
So maybe
So-
if we, like go forward just a little till we find like a landmark.
Yes. I think
Okay.
That's a great
We
idea.
could use that.
A turn in here or something, anything.
Okay. Yep, you do. You can continue at least 50 feet forward before it goes to a bigger opening. And when you get there, Edwina, you're the first one that sees this. You feel as if like the air inside starts to shift. And then you see the one that's causing the wind in this area to change as wings just starts to flap and then land, and then you hear, and then another that growls as well. And as you get to a bigger opening in this area, you see 2 large lizards with wings. With green scales, more like dragons, certainly. And they start to speak in Draconic. Anyone here can understand? All right.
Ooh, yeah.
One of the dragons, one of the young dragons, Gagrismaw, goes, I'm right, sister. If you listen to mother, you just have to be patient and food will arrive. I told you. And Kokromasi goes and says, well, it's time to eat then. As you see, yes, go
In
ahead.
Draconic, I'd like to respond that no, distant cousin, no, not food, not today.
Gagrismaw, who goes and says, cousin, me,
Distant.
Gagrismaw, the suffocating death, and my sister, Kokromasi, the blade of grass. And you see, Kokromasi, there is a blade kind of stuck in between her scales at the back. Like there's a just sword impaled there. And you can see that she's, when she moves, like she doesn't move as fast and as swift as Gagrismaw. She also says, your scales are different. You're a gem dragon. Whatever abomination you are.
Ooh.
We can eat you last.
Oh, I do not want to watch either, though.
He goes, well, we can all eat you at the same time. Probably bring you to mother. As Kokromasi goes, enough talk. I hunger. And I need everyone to roll me initiative as two young green dragons.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
In front of you. Yes.
Okay.
It's fine. It's going to be fine. Don't worry. And 20 to 25. What do we have?
Nice.
21. Nice.
Clutch.
Okay. Let's go. 15 to 20.
15.
19. All right. 19 for Edwina.
15.
15 for Aryan Win. And 10 to 15.
13 for John.
13 for John. And
11.
Luke at 11. And
question
let's
is,
roll.
What did the dragons roll?
No, I'm not panicking at all.
9 for Kokromasi. And
Guys, friends, not food didn't work.
okay. Yeah, so while I'm fixing the initiative here, Riska, you go first. What would you like to do?
Well, I am seeing that his friends not food maneuver didn't take this time. I am going to just howl and go full wolf Riska and go in front of him, because if these dragons try anything shady, I want to make sure my bulk blocks it. And you know what? Actually, let me see. Yeah, I'm going to preemptively attack this guy, actually.
Okay.
Wow. Now, are they hovering above the ground? Or are they on
No,
the ground?
they're on the ground. They landed on the ground, and they're very confident. They see you just as food, easy prey.
Okay. So, I am going to roll to hit.
Okay.
Let's see how this goes.
Are you angry?
I'm raging and wolfy. That's what I meant by going wolf. That's how I
I
do.
love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, sweet. So that is a 23 to hit.
23 will hit Gagrismaw as you approach this young dragon, surprised by your behavior.
He's shocked that I don't want to be eaten.
Shocked that
hubris
you're
of
fighting
me.
back.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 10 with the first swipe.
Okay.
Really want to hit him on a snoot, show him a good lesson. That's 21 with the second hit.
That one hits, yes.
Awesome. That would be 9 with that one.
Okay.
And then one more.
Wow, okay.
Oof. That one I pooched pretty hard. That's a just a 10 to hit.
All right, that one raises up his claws. Enough in Draconic. Yeah, so. Anything else you would like to do, Riska?
I don't speak Draconic, so I'm just going to roar back in his face because I don't know what he said. So.
All right.
That was very offensive what you just yelled. Oh, dear.
So, yep. Riska, you approach one of the young dragons, Gagrismal, and again, surprised by your behavior, but seeing that with your slashes, you actually manage to wound this dragon. It lifts one of its claws and tries to stop you from attacking. Edwina, it is now your turn. There are 2 dragons here. You just arrived at the Castle of Skulls. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm going to, as I typically do, pretty instinctually, just bonus action, spread my wings, literally, as I invoke my Radiant Soul Revelation. And I'm going to take off towards the dragon that is sort of off to our right. That I also don't know what they're talking about, but they seem aggressive. And Riska ran in, so this is what we're doing now. And I'm gonna come. Let's see. Okay, so I have reach. I don't want to get too close. Since my weapon has reach, and I'm gonna attack with my glaive this dragon that has the sword in its back.
Okay.
Okay, the first one is a that might not do it. 17 to hit.
17 to hit. 17 barely misses.
Okay, 26 on the second one.
26 will hit, yes.
All right, so that is 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay, Kukromasi. So you approach the other dragon, Kukromasi, the one that has a sword impaled on its back. Take it. How much is the damage again? Sorry.
11 points of
11.
slashing.
Okay, takes it.
And that's going to be my turn. I'm just going to sort of kind of brace, and I'm probably about 10 feet off the ground now since I can fly, and I'm just trying to make myself its focus as opposed to the individuals behind me.
Okay. It is now Gagriswal's turn. And
Kind of hoping that wouldn't have been.
You got this.
it opens its mouth, annoyed by Riska's behavior. Saying they said that John will be the last one that they will eat. So it moves. Let's see here. John is in the way, so it moves a little bit.
That's not the first time I've heard that either.
And basically opens its mouth to release poisoned breath towards you, Riska. Just all for you. As it exhales poisonous gas. Again, this dragon, the suffocating death, goes towards you. I need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Awesome. I have a necklace of adaptation on.
Okay.
While wearing this necklace, you can breathe normally in any environment, and you have advantage on saving throws made against harmful gases and vapors, such as cloud kill, stinking cloud effects, inhaled poisons, and the breath weapons of some dragons.
Oh, wow. Holy crap.
So I have advantage on this one.
Yeah, you do.
I really hope that this makes this kid feel like a chump.
Okay.
That's my goal. Oh, sweet.
What did you get?
25 Constitution.
Crushed it.
25 Constitution. This one breathes, again, it exhales this poisonous gas towards your direction, but with the help of your item, magical item, you resist most of it. You take 46 poison damage on a fail. So on a save, you take half. That's 23.
Okay.
Not-
Minus the
not-
12 temporary that I had.
No,
so to-
Riska, you're supposed to get out of the way. You're not supposed to breathe it. And never mind.
Question.
Yes.
Since I only took 11 damage from the massive thing, can I try to roll an intimidation check to maybe make it rethink what it's doing?
All right. Well, let me know. How are you trying to intimidate these
As
two
it's blowing
dragons?
with poison gas in my face, I'm just gonna inhale it as much as I can and then blow it back in his face and just kind of stand there like what? Like that.
The dragon.
Damn.
Gagris Maw, again, suffocating the head as its title, looks at Kukromasi, its sister, and says, in Draconic, of course, "What the fuck? Are you seeing this? This thing is still alive.
Classic
Skin.
dragon, right there.
Skin is still intact. I think we can chew this person for days. And still survive." But as you stand there, roll me intimidation.
Say
Roll me
yes.
intimidation with advantage because again,
Awesome. That's what I like to hear. Yes.
with that item.
Nat 19 plus 24 altogether.
24. Gagris Maw basically took a moment to look at its sister and talk about in confusion, like surprised about what it's seeing. And then when Gagris Maw looks back at you, he felt something that he hasn't felt in a long time. Fear. Sees you there and says, I don't think biting you, using its claws, or even its poison breath can make you move from where you're standing right now. And Gagris Maw just tries to make an excuses. You know what? We should kill her last. Move that Dragonborn up on the list.
Well, they didn't go quite how I wanted
it. And then Kukromasin says, "Stop playing games. Just kill wherever you can, and then we'll eat all of them later." And Gagris Maw says, "All right, but not this one." And then it moves away from you, Riska. If you want, make an opportunity attack as it moves closer to Edwina.
do. I certainly do. Oh, I'm just killing Nat 19s tonight. That is rad as hell. 25 to hit.
25 to hit. That definitely hits.
10 points of slashing damage.
10 points of slashing damage. All right. To do that, but this, again, Gagris Maw is still standing and moves towards Edwina. Just ignores your attack. Like, basically, this dragon doesn't want to deal with you anymore. Anything else that you would like to do?
No, that's it for me.
Good job. You did great. All right, Edwina, it's your turn. Good job for Riska. I'm not sure if it's good job for you because now these two dragons are
Yeah.
focused on you.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Is it Arianwin?
I think it's
I think it's Arianwin is after Gagris Maw, right?
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
That's right.
I made a
Okay.
mistake.
No, you're
On my initiative. Yes, Arianwin. Yeah, it is your turn.
so Ariane's floating there and like, wow. Fighting two dragons is not a great idea. Maybe we should just try fighting one and cast banishment on the one on the right that has not used its breath weapon yet, and then flies back 30 feet.
Okay.
So it's a DC 18 charisma save.
DC 18 charisma saving throw.
Mhm.
Wow, I will not roll you again. That's a natural one, so that one is gone.
So Kukromasi is gone for a little while, as long as I concentrate.
All right. And you send this creature to another plane of existence, and Kukromasi, brother, and then disappears.
Yes.
Awesome.
That should be a little easier. I'll be back here.
And Arianwin flies back a little bit. Are you done with your turn?
That is it. That's plenty.
Okay. And John, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Jean would like to flip to a story about a dragon who had a massive horde and got to have these dwarves come down, and he got to nom on all of them, and then I would like to cast hypnotic pattern right over his stupid head.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all these spells. That is a wisdom saving
Wisdom
throw.
15, please.
That is a 15 plus. Yeah, it does have a plus, so that's 19 total for this one.
In which case, I will then just shift as far away to the left as I can and give Riska a bardic inspiration on my way to against the wall.
Okay, how are you inspiring Riska?
I mean, again, she's doing fantastic. You are worth every mediocre silver I give you. There's a raise after this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Noted. And with that, Luke, it's your turn.
Okay, Luke draws his magical rapiers, charges toward Gagrazma, and I will make an attack.
Okay.
This is the rapier of wounding.
Oh, fancy.
So that's a 7.
Okay. You lunge with your rapier of wounding, but easily dodged by this dragon.
Okay, I'll make a second attack. That's a natural 1, my friends. Luke quails at the sight, face to face with this dragon, and then I'll use my bonus action to attack with my second.
Okay. This second rapier is magical also, or no?
It is. It's a common magic rapier.
Okay. All right.
And then I, so I want to use a bardic inspiration to make this a defensive flourish.
Do it.
Which means that I get to roll a bardic die and add it to my armor class, and I can
Nice.
move 10 additional feet. Actually, that might be a second one, a different time. My armor class goes up to 16, and then it's a 2 on the a total of 7 again. So totally whiffing it with my swords. I'll just stand there in the face of danger, and that's the end of my turn.
Gagrazma goes and says, "I've found the first one to die."
We'll see about that, you big bastard.
This guy can't stay in his lane. He thirsts after everybody.
We're thirst trapped. It happens.
Yeah, true.
Kukromasi is somewhere else. Riska, it is your turn again. What would you like to do? Or did I miss anybody? I think we were good, right?
No, that's
One,
it, right?
2. Yep. Okay. Yeah, Riska, your turn.
I don't like this little guy running away from me. He should have followed his friend. And actually, I'm going to scream that as I run toward him. You should have followed your friend. And I'm going to nail him in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least attempt to. That first one's a miss. I got 16.
16.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't use
That
your
one
bardic
is-
Bardic inspiration. Bardic inspiration D8.
You can use it on attacks, can't you?
Yeah.
It said after the fact. I didn't know if you guys made the call up first. or-
Yep. That's good. You could use it if you want, yes.
Yeah.
Since you know the AC already anyway.
+5, so I hit it.
Yep, go. Inspired by John's words and a promise of salary
Right.
increase, you
Yeah,
hit this
love
dragon.
that is 19 on the next swipe.
Okay.
And
What is the damage on the first one?
Oh, sorry. 9 with the first one,
Okay. Pops out,
and
yeah.
7 with the second one.
All right.
And I missed with the third one.
Okay. Okay. With I think you're the only one that has managed to wound Gagrisma. And after all the attacks that you've made, Riska, even if you do all of that again, Gagrisma will probably still survive. So need more of that. Is that it for your turn?
That is it for my turn. I'm
Okay.
gonna yell. You guys really gotta lay into this thing.
Come on, pull your weight.
Edwina, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I mean, Riska, calling that out, I think Edwina has this just moment where everything slows down for a split second, and she's like, I could look cool in front of her if I do this right. And I'm going to attack with my glaive. I would like to try to get a little bit of air, so I don't necessarily want to leave its area, but I want to get over the top of it because I want to come down with my glaive against the back of its neck.
Okay. You can definitely do that. Yes, I'll let you.
Okay.
Actually, roll me an acrobatics first, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Or acrobatics or athletics. Sorry.
I'm gonna do athletics for obvious reasons. So that's a 19.
A 19. Okay. You should be able to do this.
So the first one is let me do some math. 24. 16 plus
24.
8, 24.
Yeah. You leap off the ground. Yeah.
And then the second one is a 19 to hit.
Both hits. Yes.
Nice. I'm gonna action surge and I'm gonna swing 2 more times, just like rapid fire. There's like this gold light coming off of my glaive. And you know what? Let's do it. Let's go again. That's a dirty 20. And that is a 17. I don't actually know what
17 misses. Yeah,
okay, so 3 of them will hit.
Mm.
Ooh.
Oh, and as if like Riska's words resonates with Edwina, as you see now. Yep, she leaps off back of Gagrisma, and then with that golden light from glaive attacks.
So that is 37 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah, get it.
3 of which is radiant, if that matters, but 37 points of damage.
And then Gagrisma just hits the ground, trying to just absorb the force from your attacks, Edwina. And then it releases its roar as it takes more damage. And you can see now this dragon is wounded. And with that strong of an attack, as it roars, John and anybody that can speak Draconic or understand Draconic, you hear Gagrisma yell out, "Mother!"
Ooh, that's a naughty word.
We don't like that. Shh.
And as it kills my throat,
Mother.
Edwina, anything else?
That was my action. Nope, that's it.
Okay. Gagrisma, out of desperation, starts to inhale. Let me recharge its poison breath. We do it in Alberodio. Everybody can see. So if you look in Alberodio on the upper left corner, there is a number. It recharges at 5 and 6.
Oh, poopy. No.
It flies up and moves in front of Riska. If
Edwina,
Yeah,
I think it's
let me take a real quick opportunity attack. Just soups quickly, if you
May I
don't
as well?
mind.
Yeah, at
let's
least,
do it.
at least we don't have Kukramasi also doing breath attacks.
That's
I
a
guess.
19 on the die.
19
But
on the
because I'm a
die.
champion,
Yes.
that makes that a crit.
Yay.
Oh,
And because I have
Look
Sentinel,
at
it cannot
this.
move. It cannot leave where I am.
oh.
So I feel like I take my glaive and just managed to like dodge around and hook it with the glaive and like pull it back, almost like a crook when you're pulling an old timey actor off stage. It's just like that.
Oh wow! Yep, and yes, you deny this dragon to move away from you, and roll damage.
It's not that much damage.
That was awesome.
Oh, but it's doubled. So wait, how do we do? Is it double the die?
Double the dice. Double the dice, and then add the modifier. Yeah.
Double the dice. Okay, well that's only 11 points of slashing damage.
All right, 11 total. Okay.
That still looks awful.
But that movement
not roll
denial, that movement
Yes.
denial is key.
And now it's just swinging its head, and its poisonous breath just focus on you, Edwina, because you're the only one within range of its like head going wild in different directions. So roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Oh nope, that's gonna be a 9. You know what? Can I use my inspiration since I still have that?
Of course, definitely. Yeah, I haven't said anything, so go.
Okay, that's way better. That's a 23.
Yes, because that's you save, and you take half of 48 poison damage.
Woo. So 24 total.
Yes, 24. Yeah.
Yikes.
Gross.
And now in Draconic, this dragon is just yelling, "Mother, mother, mother!" And you, again, the ground starts to shake, the walls, and you see some of the skull starts to crack as well from this dragon roar.
He says he's mad.
I'm just like in the air, trying to breathe.
Yeah, you look really cool and everything, but at the end you start puking
I don't
a little
look
bit.
as cool as Riska did. I'm just like hacking up a lung.
It doesn't matter. It was so impressive to me. Just the whole time, just in slow mo and just like, lady.
Perfect. John, this is gonna be an epic story to tell if you survive this.
It absolutely is. I'm actually going to rush up behind Riska.
It's not your turn yet, though. It's my turn.
Oh.
I got skipped.
Sorry.
Oh, so I think I'm looking at different.
The 2 A names.
Yeah, the 2 A names is the one that's. I'm
I
really
just went
sorry.
for it.
Aryan win. Yes, I'm sorry about that, John. Yeah.
Sorry to cut you short.
No, let's go for it.
So, Ariana's flying off in the distance, and she just goes, "Fine, I'll do it," to her little specter on her shoulder. And she's going to fireball the ass of the dragon, just so she makes sure it doesn't hit any of her friends. Shoot it behind the dragon, so it only, back there. Count back 20 feet from the middle of the dragon, so it doesn't hit her friends, but does hit Gagrima. So Gagrima needs to roll a dexterity saving throw. DC 18, thank you. I will roll all the D6s, because I actually do have 8 now. Because I brought out my
That
cheat die.
is a 10 plus 14. What's plus 40 plus 4? So 14. What's the DC again?
18.
Okay.
So does not make it. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Let's go.
8. Okay, so 4 plus 6 is 10, 11, 17, 19, 22. Ooh, that's a good roll. 22 plus 11 is 33. Fire.
33 fire. Oof. Gagrismon is badly hurt after just catching a fireball.
It's gonna go like pop.
It is not pretty right now. And again, this one is just wailing.
Boop, boop.
Even has that look that it wants to run away. Its plan backfired, but it's still here. Anything else, Aryan win?
I think that's enough. Thanks.
Okay.
was pretty great.
Let me look at the initiative. John, I think it is really your turn now.
Okay. Once again, get up behind Riska, and in same motion, give her a level 3 cure wounds and a bardic inspiration. As I go, it's there. See that charred butthole right there? Go for it. It's going to it'll be fantastic. And rolling those dice out, 17 healing on that, and John will use his last 5 feet to back up.
Okay. All right. You do that. Heal Riska. All good.
The butthole. Don't forget the butthole.
I got the butthole. Don't worry.
Don't forget
Okay.
it.
That's unforgettable.
It's
Kukromasi
John.
is somewhere else. Luke, it's your turn.
Okay, Luke is assessing the situation. It looks like the dragon is pretty wounded. Rather than like pump out a bunch of spells at the moment, I'm gonna make 3 more attacks and see if I can get in. Natural 20 on the first one with the rate.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Add some stink on that one. That's nice. Way to go.
So that is only 6 damage, but then it is wounded. At the start of its turns, it takes 1d4 necrotic damage for each. Let's see, for each time I've wounded it, and then it makes a Constitution saving throw, which if it succeeds, it can end the effects of its wounds.
Got it. Okay.
Second
Anything
attack?
else? Yes, go.
That is a 19.
19 will hit.
Nice.
Okay, 4 more slashing, piercing damage, and then a third with my bonus action is a 17. Probably misses.
17 will miss, yes.
Okay, then I'll just move. If I can move through Riska's space.
Yep, you can.
I'm gonna create a triangle formation here.
Oh, wow. As this dragon, Gagrismal, badly hurt, wounded from your combined attacks, now surrounded by Lug, Riska, and Edwina, together with John healing and Arya Wind casting fireball spells at it. It seems that from an unwinnable situation at the beginning, now this dragon is now at your mercy. And Riska, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I don't have any mercy to offer, but what I do have is an attack coming right at his charred butthole. So that's where it's going.
He's got
Let's
very
do it.
butthole-centric.
15, 21 for the first attack.
That hits, yes.
And that is 9 slashing damage.
9 slashing damage. Okay.
16 plus 6 is 22 with the second attack.
Okay.
And that's 7 slashing damage. Let's see if I can land a third one this time. That'd be great, man. 14 plus 6 is 20 with the third one. Actually.
With a third one before it hits, Gagrismal, please. No.
I don't speak Draconic. Is this in common or is it in Draconic?
It's still speaking in Draconic. Doesn't
that's
go out.
He likes it.
So that's another 9
right in the
slashing
butthole.
damage after the fact, too.
And that one with that butt attack, this one is gone. It is your strategy in slaying a dragon is definitely unique, but it works. And now
You were right, John. The butthole was the place we should have been aiming for like the whole time.
The whole time. Very unknown weakness of all dragon creatures.
all right.
All creatures.
Does that include Dragonborn?
That does in fact. Maybe secret you didn't want to know about me, but
Right,
that's
like,
definitely a
ooh.
weak spot.
Ooh, right in the cloaca. Okay. good to know.
Okay. And
Just a quick, because we only have like 2 seconds left to talk about this. That other guy had a big sword in the back.
About
Right.
that other guy coming back in like 30 seconds. So
Oh.
you should all like circle up, get ready, and all like boom when it. It's gonna go like pop, and then y'all should be like boom, so that it goes out. Okay, can we do that? I'll do boom too.
all
Let's do
right.
it.
Yeah, I'll place where Kukromasi is supposed to pop up, so you can. Yeah. So you have like half a minute to place whatever, and then if you have ready actions,
That
you
was
want to
the
do.
idea.
You can
Since
do
I've
that.
already been up
Yeah.
there, I kind of want to, and I'm already in the air, I want to position myself in such a way that when they pop back out, I would love to try to grab that sword out of there in case it's me.
Oh, okay.
Or in case we banish her again, I'll at least have something cool.
Okay.
Banish is like a temporary thingy, so she's gonna just fireball.
Oh, we'll
her
just have to
again.
kill her. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Riska,
yeah,
what
watch
do you
out for
have?
that fireball, by the way.
I'm
Yeah.
There's some
going
room.
to get into position, but I also want to take a moment to yell up at Edwina. That was the hottest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Just
I'm
so you know.
just trying to focus
Yeah.
on staying afloat and not just die in pure joy.
And Luke, what are you planning to do before the
yeah, I'm
dragon
going to move to the
appears?
far side, keep that triangle pattern surrounding the dragon, and
Okay.
I will, when I feel the moment's coming, I'll be ready to cast a Bane spell.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, and John, how about you?
I'm holding until I've seen everybody else finish what they're doing to the poor thing, and I'm holding an upcast hypnotic pattern.
Okay, and Aryan Win?
Yeah, I'm gonna go fireball to the southeast corner down here. Oh, I need to grab my little pointer here.
Okay.
So that it hits the
Noted.
dragon, but not my friends, just like
There you
that.
go. Just like that. Okay.
Mhm.
Noted. Okay. And if we're all good with this, after a full minute of being banished,
Or I could just drop
Kukumas-
it whenever everyone's
yeah.
ready.
Yep. And when you do, Kukumasi comes back to the material plane. Ayo. Oh, where did you send me? What kind of magic is this? And a brother killed them all. And then he looks and he sees the corpse of his brother. And before she can react, all your readied actions start to take effect. Fireball just explodes right on her face, unfortunately, since she's facing that way. And Edwina, you're grabbing the sword, so I need you to make a athletics check, please. It's pale there.
Okay. I believe in myself. Ooh. What
And it
is
fails
that?
the dex save for the fireball too. What's going
Okay.
on?
25.
So 10,
25.
20, 28.
Managed to get the sword. It's magical in nature. The blade is thin. Very similar to Lin and Luke's weapons, actually. This is a rapier that you have here with you,
Mhm.
but a magical in nature.
Okay.
Okay. And Riska, your attack. You're doing attack.
Immediately.
Okay.
While the dragon flesh is still sizzling.
Hmm.
That is probably a miss. That would be a 17 with the first one.
That is a miss. Yeah.
Ooh, a 15 with the second one.
Okay. Well, it's a ready action, so you only have one attack on this one.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And Aryan Win, what is the damage for our fireball?
34, fire. DC
Oh,
18 deck save.
4. Yeah, it failed the dex save. Oof. 44 or 35, 45. There you go. And Luke, Bane,
Christmas saving throw, DC 15.
Okay. Christmas saving throw. That is a plus 5. That is 17 total.
Okay,
Is
no
that
effect.
safe?
Yep.
Okay, no effect. All right. And move. No. And Riska, we go top of the initiative again. It is your turn. What would you like to do as this dragon, Kukromasi, is now confused at what's going on?
The hypnotic
I wanna
pattern get to go
clear
off?
up for it exactly what's going on by viciously attacking it in the behind.
Okay, do it.
Hypnotic
the tip
pattern?
did not work. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Is that your hypnotic pattern, John?
Yeah,
Or...
what I held. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's a DC 15 with.
That is actually a fail. I'm sorry. Yeah. That is a 2. Hypnotic pattern.
So he is just all he's seeing is a beautiful picture of tiny little dwarves coming for his horde that he gets to munch until he's as happy as can be, and he gets to watch that until I say otherwise or somebody punches him really hard.
But we're here to kill it.
I know,
No
but
magic
we could tee
resistance.
him up again. I've teed him up again, everybody. I hate to say it, but he just take another shot.
Yeah, with this twisting pattern of colors cast on this creature, Kukuromasi just stops moving as it seems to be seeing something that not everybody else can see. Doesn't have magic resistance, doesn't have legendary saves. This, you have the advantage, Riska, if you want. It's
Oh,
incapacitated.
I would love some advantage. That's a 25 on the first strike. Do I get advantage on every strike or just the first one?
Yeah, right now it just cannot move right now. So
that would be 22 with the second strike then. And a nat 20 with the third one. Oh, I love you, John.
go. Nice. All the damage. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so for the first strike, that's 9. For the second strike, that's 10. And then for the third one is 15.
Nice. 34 for total.
Awesome.
He would definitely snap out of it after a whooping.
Yeah, that's a rude wake up.
And it does. But is there anything else you would like to do, Riska, after that?
Just roaring and slashing at its tail region. That seems to be the play at the moment. Since it's not moving around, really laying into it as much as possible.
Okay, yeah. As the hypnotic pattern effect disappears, now I have like 3 initiatives here. Idwina, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, this sword looks really skinny and not really my style. So I'm just gonna stow it under my arm for a quick second and use my glaive to keep. I'm a fighter, you know what I mean? I got one song and I'm gonna keep playing it. So this is what we're doing.
It's a bop.
Yeah.
That's a good song.
It works.
You know, it's a real bop.
Yeah, it's a
Let's
It's the hit of the
see.
summer.
So it's a 19 to hit for the first one.
19 hits. Yeah.
And a 19 again. I rolled an 11 twice. So 2 19s.
2 19s. Okay.
So that is 13, 23, 28 points of damage total. for the
28
2
points
attempts.
of damage. Holy crap. Okay. Badly hurt, but still standing. Anything else, Edwina?
Nope. Just gonna stay within arm's reach.
Okay. Riska and Edwina just kind of beating up this dragon after it got charged with its fireball and hypnotic pattern. And Aryan Win, it is your turn again.
So, she says, once, twice, 3 times a fireball. Boom, goes the dynamite. As they say back in Flamstead.
And your little Flamster just clapping. Bravo. Bravo.
Yes, well, I do have to graduate someday.
He's never been
Fine.
prouder of you than he is in this moment.
Oh my god. Okay, that's pretty good. A lot of 6s and 1s. Let's see. 18, 20.
This one is 22 to save, so this one saves.
Well, that's just terrible. And I only rolled a 30 on damage. So 15 fire.
15 fire. All right.
Mhm.
Okay. Again, still badly hurt. Are you moving or just staying there?
Yeah, no, I'll move a little to the left, but yeah, I'm in the same basic ballpark.
Okay. John, it is your turn. What would you like to do? This dragon is badly hurt.
I mean, that's unfortunate for it. That's not hardly my problem.
Anything you want to do?
I do. There's plenty of things I'd like to do. At first, I still got Bardic Inspiration in the tank, and I'm going to toss one up at Adawana.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, that seems to work. I'm going to need a Wisdom save again for a Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Oh,
I wanna see.
okay.
I want to hear this dragon laugh.
I want to hear this dragon find everything that's happening. I hate to think that he's suffering. And so, rather than deal with that,
die
I just
happy.
change his mood.
But it's a natural 20, so that's a 24 to save. Wisdom.
That checks out, actually.
I don't think she
John
thinks this
was-
is funny.
No.
John will just take note of the tension between Rhea and Edwana.
Okay. And if you're done, John, inspiration. Okay. Luke, it's your turn.
Okay. It's looking pretty hurt, correct?
It's badly hurt. Yes.
All right. Let's do a baseball slide in with the rapier.
Okay.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yay!
That hits. Yeah.
This time I'll add a slashing flourish.
Oof. Go.
Okay. 15 slashing damage.
15. Okay.
Second attack. Oh, and it's wounded. So it'll take 1d4 necrotic damage on the start of its turn.
Okay.
Second attack misses, and then I'll attack one more time, which is a
Do it.
15 miss.
Okay.
Done.
After your turn, this one tries to fly away. Disengages. As it roars and screams. And as it tries to fly away from where it came from, Idrina and everybody else, actually John and Luke, since you have high passive perception, you hear booming noises coming deeper into the castle. And then as the booming noise gets louder and louder, they are footsteps. Boom, 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 boom. And it roars. But the roar is different for some reason. It is not draconic in nature. And Edwina, since you have true sight, when this thing comes to view as Kukromasi tries to fly away from you, this undead Tyrannosaurus Rex grabs Kukromasi, and as undead just falls off from its open stomach. That is we end episode 3. Our adventure.
Don't give us the Jurassic Park and then shut it down.
The undead Jurassic Park. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes. So that is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Welcome everyone to Castle of Skulls. Yay, we're here. We survived so far 2 dragons. You guys are
They're
beasts.
babies. Easy.
Like,
Easiest fight of my life. I didn't even take any damage.
wow. All right. So with this, let's see what will happen next time. Well, we know what will happen first. Next episode, since there's a undead Tyrannosaurus Rex with open stomach puking zombies. And
That's a lot.
let's see if
Lot
we
to
can
take
find
in.
what we need to find. And if you enjoyed us, everyone, you can join us again next episode. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone. Castle of Skulls. Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining us and watching Moonshae Isles Castle of Skulls. To find out more about the Moonshaes or play through the Rising Shadows storyline that precedes this adventure, please check out moonshaes.com. That's MOONSHAES.com. Thank you, and may the Earth Mother preserve and protect you.